so sorry about last week's Superstar Sunday. I was in charge of the Black History program and I had so much to do, but I got the Black History program out. It turned out wonderful. This week is Read Across America at my school, and so I am a featured female author, and look at me. I'm here with all of these wonderful authors, and today you will see my interview to culminate the whole program for Reading Across America this week.
This book is written by one of our very own. I won't give it away, but if you were paying attention to the building this morning, you'll see who our author is this morning. So before we get into introducing you to our author, I'm going to share just a little intro about her.
Hello, my name is Ebony T. Holland, and I am the author of Superstar Teacher, a guide to enhance creativity in the classroom. I'll never go to a performance without vocal lessons, a rehearsal, a sound check, choreography lessons, and God knows I need those. Good morning, TA Prep. I am so excited to be here with you. I am excited that I am an author, actually a two-time author. I also co-wrote a devotional book with my sisters called Covered Girls.
Was writing a book something you always wanted to do?
No, it wasn't something that I always wanted to do. I always liked writing. I always wrote in a journal. I had so many journals. I would write on everything, and my mother would buy me notebooks and tablets and diaries, and I wrote down everything as a child. So the other day I was going through some of my things, and my mother was moving, and she found some of those journals. So I really hope that she did not read what was in those journals, because I'm not sure exactly what was there, but I used to write all the time. My students never wanted to miss a day of school. So, and they were always excited to come to school because I always had something up my sleeve. Every day was a surprise for them. So when I realized that they really loved my class and really enjoyed learning, I started writing down the things that I did in my class each day. Every day I would write down things, and I probably did that for years. So I had notebooks of things that I had done in my class. Some were successful, some were not successful. Once everything was all written out, everything was written, everything was finalized, the publisher sent me hundreds of books. And so I had a website. My website is ebonytholland.com, and I built a website, and I went to Shopify, and I got a shop there on Shopify. And so I put my book there. And so if you went to my website, you can order the book, and then you could, everything would go there. And so I would see who ordered the book, and I would sign autographs. I would write. Let me show you.
What advice do you have for our future writers?
I would say if you want to be a writer, write everything. I doodle a lot. I mean, if I'm sitting here in a professional development, sorry, Principal Malcolm, or any kind of anything, even in church. If I have a piece of paper, by the time I'm done, this paper is filled with whatever the person is saying. I'm doodling, I'm writing.
So I've been hearing around that you have a YouTube channel.
I do have a YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is called Forever First Grade, and it's not because I teach first grade. I did teach first grade, but I chose the name Forever First Grade because I realized that in first grade, students want to learn. And if you want to learn, you'll always have that love for learning in first grade. If it's ruined in first grade, sometimes it can go downhill. Yeah. So if you are in if Forever First Grade is a forever learning. Because first graders, I found, always wanted to learn and was always excited about learning. All right, so yes, that is my YouTube channel, Forever First Grade. And I do a Superstar Sunday every Sunday. And it's just to help teachers prepare for the week. So for me, I wanted to meal prep. So I showed teachers how to meal prep. So I put on makeup sometimes in the morning. So I showed them how I do my routine in the mornings before I get started to go to school, which was like a 5 or 10 minute routine in the morning, what products I use. I also showed them, if we were talking about behavior, I would, if they had problems in behavior. So I get a lot of inboxes saying, hey, can you talk about this on your page? Can you talk about this? So whatever somebody asked me to talk about, I would talk about that just to help teachers on Sunday to help prepare them through the week. I would tell my younger self just to keep writing and to not let anybody discourage you from anything. A lot of people can be discouraging, and I talk about this in my class all the time. If there's something that you want to do, sometimes keep it to yourself until it's time to reveal it, because a lot of people will have a lot of things to say about what you're doing, but if you keep it to yourself and not say anything, and then whoop, and you come out with it, and then they can't say anything but positive about it. So I would say make sure that sometimes keep things to yourself, and to just continue write everything down.
Could you share an excerpt from your book?
Yes, I definitely can share an excerpt from my book. And here it is, but I need glasses first, not these, but those. She was kind and always helped me in whatever way she could, even down to helping to pay my tuition and buying me a school sweater. She was fun, creative, and smart. I also thought she was pretty. For some strange reason, I admired her because she wore braces. I think because I always wanted braces, I wanted to break my arm, and I wanted a jerry curl, but that's for another book. The way she taught her class always made me feel smart, although sometimes it was difficult for me to understand. I understood her body language, and I felt as if I could read her mind. That's how much I studied her. Her teaching methods always mesmerized me. I never wanted to miss a day of school because I wanted to see what new and exciting thing she would introduce that day and what clothes she would wear. Although there were other students in the class, she made me feel like I was the only one there. When she had to step out of the class, sometimes she would leave me in charge. And man, oh man, I would instantly become her. It was something about standing in front of the class, writing on the board, and by the way, she loved my handwriting, and assisting other students made me feel so happy and comfortable. I knew right away that I had to have my very own classroom one day. I wanted to be a teacher, just like Miss Provost. I found pleasure in playing school with my sisters and my friends. When we would play outside, I always found myself in our neighborhood with the neighborhood friends, sitting on the front porch, giving instructions on how we play games or what we would do next. They sat intently and listened to what I had to say. I always had a notebook and a pen, writing down what we would do for the summer days. Even though the games we played outside were hide and seek, jacks, house, jump rope, or hopscotch, I always found a way to make school be one of the games. Thank you very much.
I really want your teacher now.
You want to be a teacher? Well, then I'm going to give you this book. Here you go.
Thank you.
That's one book, so we have one more to go. Oh, yeah. I hope you enjoyed my interview. That was wonderful. Kaylee, I love her. It was a great interview, and the program went well. Kudos to the teachers who organized the whole thing. I was just so happy to be a part of it. I will see you next Sunday. Have a wonderful week.